2004 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD 6.0 gas. Main issue on this truck is the service four-wheel drive. I figured it out. I used to do this. It's too high, and I used to put and didn't shift. It was blanking, and this one the light was on still, so there was a problem, and it used to appear check four-wheel drive. I'll show you what was the problem. The problem with these trucks is because they're heavy-duty trucks. Sometimes we modify them. Sometimes we remove the cover from down there, and salt, debris, dirt, things start happening. The problem was this plug. This is the brake fluid, and you're gonna see a plug like this with four connections. See? What I realized, it was that this one, it was pinched. I don't know how that happened. It got corroded, got rusty, something pinched it. But this is a signal. I would say, let's call it ground, but the ground is actually the black one, okay? If you connect this one to the chassis, it won't work. So what I did, I cut it off and I bypass it. And this is the bypass. I connected there, okay? So now, when I connect this plug, I'll show you. It's hard to do with one hand. Give me a second. There. Now when I see, I cut the other side. Just follow the same color of the cable. It looks like black or dark brown with the white line. Okay, you can check on Google about all this, how this works, but I don't want to confuse you so much. So I bypass this cable, I snip it, and I bypass it to the other side. And it looks like someone worked with this cable before, because there were some repairs with a different cable. Important to get a thick cable, don't get a cheap one. Now, most common part is this ground, this black one. I think the next one, it's power, is the hot wire. So there's like two grounds and a signal right here. Okay, let's call it signal, but it's ground. But I wouldn't connect this to the chassis. This one, the black one, you can connect it to the chassis if for some reason there's something messed up here. So you will bypass it. You will bypass this black one on the other side right here. You can see my finger, and connect it to the chassis. Okay, hopefully this video works for you guys that are having problem with this truck. I replaced the front differential actuator. Actually, I replaced it like 3 years ago, and I just asked for a replacement because it's a lifetime warranty. But it worked. It worked after I replaced that that cable. You can leave it there. Thank you so much. Okay. After I replaced the cable, I changed the transfer case motor. It's right there. Transfer case motor. It didn't fix the problem at all. Something else that I figured out. Sometimes it was this one was lighted, this was flashing, but still the four-wheel drive was working. But sometimes when you press the gas, it used to, like, you can hear like a big slam, like a steel, like a hammer slam on the differential. That happened because the forward drive was not shifting correctly, was not going all the way. It was like, let's say, in the middle. So when the truck was moving back and forth, that in the middle was not shift correctly of the front differential activator, whatever. That thing pushes the gear in. But when it doesn't push the gear all the way in, it's half. It might create a problem, and eventually you're gonna mess it up. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully this explains your problem that I deal. Before you replace everything in the module, whatever, check your harnesses, check your grounds, check everything. I polish this grounds. See, this is the main grounds for the transfer case and the actuator and everything. Thank you for watching the video, and hopefully it helps you with some of your answers that you guys have. This is very common with this trucks to have these issues. See you next time.